Hello Class 66 friends. Today we are featuring two of Britain's most recognizable modern freight locomotives, both working members of the GB Railfreight Class 66 fleet. Locomotives 66309, Charley Wallace, and 66712, Peterborough Power Signalbox. Seen across main lines from the south coast to the Scottish borders, these locomotives represent reliability, strength, and the quiet day-to-day movement of materials that keep industry functioning. Class 66 locomotives, first introduced to the UK network in the late 1990s, were designed for efficient freight haulage. Equipped with high-horsepower diesel engines and rugged bogie construction, the fleet soon became the backbone of heavy rail freight. Over 400 examples entered British service, and even now, more than 2 decades on, many remain the primary movers of aggregates, containers, engineering supplies, and construction materials across the network. The deep blue and orange livery of GB Railfreight is seen clearly on both locomotives pictured. Locomotive 66309 carries the nameplate Charley Wallace, a dedication within the organization, commemorating an individual whose contribution is remembered each time this locomotive passes through Britain's stations and yards. Named locomotives preserve tradition, linking machines to people, places, or stories. Locomotive 66712 proudly bears the name Peterborough Power Signalbox. This identity pays tribute to the historic signaling center in Peterborough, a location that for many years controlled traffic through the busy East Coast route. Naming locomotives after infrastructure recognizes the often unseen elements of railway operation, the planning, routing, and technical oversight that allow trains to move safely. These locomotives typically haul heavy stone trains from quarries, intermodal workings from Felixstowe and Southampton, and engineering support trains. Their distinctive horn note, crisp acceleration, and unmistakable presence have become a familiar part of British rail freight operations. Ongoing refurbishment programs, including cab enhancements, emissions improvements, and electrical upgrades, mean locomotives such as 66309 and 66712 remain firmly embedded in Britain's freight future. They are not simply machines, they are working ambassadors, bearing names that acknowledge railway heritage and ensuring that both people and places remain part of the daily rhythm of Britain's modern freight railway.